Hello beautifuls, Mabuhay, and welcome to Jay's Nest. Today we are going to talk about my favorite pre-fold folds on a newborn. Oh, it's so cute. I have to say this in every newborn video I do. No baby, I am not pregnant, okay? I'm doing this newborn series because one, newborn cloth diapering is my favorite. Two, I love supporting people, caretakers, and parents through navigating their newborn cloth diaper experience. Is cloth diapering for everybody? No, but for those considering it and for those who really want to do it, baby, I got you. I'm here for your support. I'm here to cheer you on, and I'm here to give you that, cloth 101 information, the resource, the emotional support. Baby, I am here for that shit, okay? And three, there's a baby boom, okay? There's a baby boom going on. A lot of you guys are pregnant right now, and I just want to support you guys and give you like real-time information for some of you on how to do some of these folds. These folds can go for bigger pre-folds as well. I made a video a few years ago about my 4 favorite pre-fold folds. I'm going to show you those folds here too. I'm not going to show you 4 of them, I'm just going to show you 3 of them. Same folds, different video, different title. Same shit, man, same shit, different video. Let's just get into it. This series is sponsored by Green Mountain Diapers, so thank you so much Green Mountain Diapers for sponsoring this video. I will be showcasing all of their products in these flat fold videos and pre-fold fold videos. The next video I'll be doing in my series will be flat folds on a newborn. So the very first fold we're going to do is the pad fold. With the pre-fold, it's often called the trifold, or you can just call it a rectangle. Fold this side in and fold this side in as well. And now you have a rectangle. The cool thing about pre-folds is that they have these stitches right here. And it's very easy to fold along those stitches. Fold along those seams, and that is how you get a pad fold. Again, with pre-folds, it's often called a trifold, or we can just call that a rectangle, okay baby? A rectangle. And from here, you just stick it inside the cover. I'm using a Green Mountain Diapers Cloth Ease size 0 wrap with a newborn pre-fold. You just tuck it in, stick it into the cover just like that. Then you can take your baby, Berry here, and snap the cover on. And there you go. One thing to do once the diaper is on your baby, definitely check all the elastics, check the sides, make sure nothing's sticking out of the leg elastics. I like to swoop my finger through the leg elastic to take off some of the tension from baby's leg. Also check the back of the diaper, tuck in any material that needs to be tucked in, and there you go, you have a good fitting diaper. Now, if your baby just pees in this diaper, all you have to do is take out this pre-fold and then put in a new one. Put in a new pre-fold. However, if your baby poops in this diaper and there's poop on the cover, you'll need to just get a whole new diaper cover. The problem with the pad fold specifically is that newborns have really runny and explosive poop. So, you're more likely to get poop onto the cover if you use a pad fold, which means you're going to be going through a lot more covers. Newborns typically go through about 10 to 12 diaper changes a day, sometimes even more. My 2 younger kids were going through like 15 diaper changes a day. So the downside to using this trifold, this pad fold, this rectangle, is that you're more likely to get poop onto the cover, which means you're going to need more covers. And the thing about diaper covers is you can reuse diaper covers multiple times. That's the best part about this system, is that you can keep reusing it as long as the cover is not dirty. But if you're using the pad fold, you're more likely to get poop on the cover, which means you're going to need more covers. So that's something to keep in mind. The pad fold is super easy to use. It's beginner friendly. It's my go-to with all my diapers, with all my pre-folds, with all my flats. I love this. I love the pad fold, the trifold, the rectangle, baby. I love it. But there are downsides to it, and I just want you guys to know that. Let's get on to the next fold. This next fold is what we call the angel wing fold. So what I do is I fold in this corner, I hold it, and I fold in this corner. So I like to think this looks kind of like a V shape, kind of looks like a vase. The back end is flared, and this front part looks kind of like a pyramid. And that is the diaper. That is literally the fold. And so you just bring this part up, and then you bring the wings over to pin onto your baby. So I want to show you what that looks like on Barry. So I have this folded like this. I'll show you again. Very simple. Fold in just a little bit. And there's no wrong way to do this fold. You can fold it in as tightly as you want if you want to do like an actual pyramid triangle, or you can have it folded out a little less so it looks more like a volcano kind of, right? There's no wrong way to do it. It's whatever your preference is. Be gentle on yourself as you're learning. Give yourself grace in this process. You might not get it perfectly, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. I promise you will get better with time. Okay? I promise you'll get better with time. Okay? Don't be hard on yourself as you're learning. That's part of the process. Okay? Part of the process of learning is that we gotta learn. Okay? We gotta fail sometimes and learn and not get things perfect the first. Who the hell gets things perfect the first time every time they do stuff? Nobody. Okay? Be gentle. Okay. So we have this fold here. Put Miss Berry down. Okay? And we're going to bring this part up. Now with this fold you will need some type of closure. I have both a boingo, which I don't like those, and then I have a snappy. I love snappies. So I'm going to take this wing right here, and I'm actually going to pull it up a little bit and then bring it over so it gives a nice tight fit. Same thing with this side. I'm going to pull it up and bring it over. Oh, Barry, she's a little thick. She's a little thick in the hips. Okay. It's a tight squeeze for you, Barry girl. So I'm going to take this snappy, snag it on one side, snag it on this side, and then pull it down. Snappies are like the modern replacement for diaper pins. You can definitely use diaper pins. I don't personally like using diaper pins. I love using this snappy. Now, I want to give you a hack for better poop containment. I use this with all of my pre-folds when I fold them around my children. And I use it for all flats as well. So as you can see in the back, it kind of looks like shorts. It goes down Barry's legs almost to her knees. What I like to do is called the jelly roll. I take this fabric and I roll it in. So I take this fabric and I curl it in. This is the best hack for pre-folds and flats for poop containment. Doesn't matter what age your child is or your toddler is or your baby is. Jelly rolling is awesome. It is an extra step, but if you're trying to save the amount of covers you use, then this hack is awesome. Take it and you just slowly roll it in. And again, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. I'm doing this one-handed, not my best jelly roll, but I think you guys can get the idea, is you just keep rolling it in. And I like doing the jelly roll once it's already on my baby. And again, I use it with both flats and pre-folds. So any fold that I do around my child, I do this because it gives better poop containment. You can even fold in the back as well. Because sometimes baby, especially newborn, their poops can explode out the back. And just a nice little tuck, a nice little roll helps keep that poop from exploding everywhere and onto the cover. And so once you get that pre-fold onto your baby, it's nicely rolled around their legs. Take the diaper cover and put it on. And when it comes to fitting a diaper cover, you really want to make sure to get it into those leg creases, into that bikini line. If the diaper is far down on their thigh, it can leave red marks. So you really want to make sure that diaper cover is in that bikini line. I like to take my finger, swoop it in the elastic line, and that helps push it into that bikini line and also release some of the tension to help prevent red marks. Now, red marks aren't bad. Red marks are often referred to as sock marks, if you know what a sock mark looks like. However, really deep red, purple marks definitely means your diapers are on way too tight. I do have a video on how to fit a cloth diaper, and I talk about that process, so if you're not familiar, definitely go check out that video. Now, the very last fold I'm going to show you is called the jelly roll, and I'll show you 2 different ways to do this. Definitely practice both ways to figure out which way works for you. I know I just showed you how to jelly roll on the angel wing, but there is a fold specifically called just jelly roll, and I feel like this jelly roll is a good hack to add on to every single fold you do, but it's also a fold in itself, and it's a really great fold. So let me show you the 2 ways that you can do this fold. So you just want to take the sides right here and just roll it in. I'm trying not to roll in this shaggy blanket. I take one hand and I hold this fold so it stays, because if not, it unfolds. So roll it, hold it with one hand, use your other hand. Don't do it on a shaggy blanket or a shaggy carpet. I personally like to get mine into this V shape. Some people will fold theirs like this, where it holds a rectangle shape. Really, it's personal preference. If you want to fold it into a rectangle, I like to fold it into a V because I find it gives a better fit. I don't worry about this part being rolled, because this is the wing that I'm going to wrap around baby. You really want to get this front part into a nice roll, because this is where the baby's legs are going to be. So the first way to fold it is just without the baby on the pre-fold, and you have to use one hand to hold one side so it does not unfold, and then there you go. Mine looks like a paper airplane, kind of. And then you place baby onto it, you bring this up, and then these tabs, bring them in. I like to take my snappy, grab it, take this side. Careful, because these snappy teeth are strong and sharp. And then there you go. Anytime I put a pre-folder flat on, I check the fit. I roll the legs in a little more. This other side, roll it in a little more to give it extra security. And then I go ahead and put the diaper cover over it. Now I want to show you the other way that you can do this fold while baby is on the pre-fold. So you take the pre-fold, you put baby on it, and then you start to fold it. Lift baby's leg up a little bit, fold it in, fold this side in, then pull it up. Again, with this side piece, I like to kind of pull up and over. They call that the good key, I think, where you just take this tab, you pull it up and over, which helps get a nice tight fit at the waist. I like to grab my snappy. Again, I go back through the legs and give it another go around, get it nice and tight. When it comes to folds like these, especially the jelly roll, it definitely takes both hands to get it done, and it just takes practice. I know how frustrating it can be when you're first learning how to do folds, and you're like replaying videos over and over and over again to try to get it or to understand it or make sense of it, or like, how does this work, or why doesn't mine look like hers? And the thing is, it just takes practice, okay? You might not get it perfectly on your first try, but you might get it somewhat looking like one of these folds. But it just takes practice. I find it a lot easier to practice on dolls or stuffed animals, because when you first have a baby, they're just, their legs, right? Their legs are like so scrunchy, and sometimes they're grunty, and sometimes babies just don't like diaper changes, whether they're disposable or cloth. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with the pre-fold. Sometimes the baby just doesn't want to be cold or doesn't want to be changed, doesn't want to be messed with. The baby just wants to cuddle. The baby finds this life, this existence uncomfortable. Like, baby's like,
put me back in the womb. Like, I don't want to be out here anymore.
I'm tired. This shit is cold
and bright. Like, just hold me.
Right? I just want to hear your heartbeat, mama. I just want to feel your skin. Like, just hold me. Some babies come into this world uncomfortable, okay? That's just part of it. There ain't nothing wrong with your baby. There ain't nothing wrong with your pre-fold. Some babies just don't like to be messed with. They're just uncomfortable with existence, and like, same. So it takes practice, and you know, practice on inanimate objects. That is a good way to really start off this experience and to really sharpen your practice. The mechanics will be different because babies are going to be shaped differently than Miss Berry, right? We don't have to overcomplicate modern cloth diapers. If you just don't like folding things around your baby, then you don't like that. And that's okay. We all have our own personal preferences when it comes to cloth diapering. So just practice, give yourself grace. Don't be hard on yourself. You're learning something new, but you got this, okay? You got this. A little bit of practice, a little bit of willingness, and a lot of mindset, okay? You know, if you already have the supplies, then it's a lot of mindset. You got this. We got this, okay? I'll leave timestamps down below for everything so you can go back to the part, rewatch it, rewatch how to do something, and just be gentle on yourself. I hope you guys found this helpful. These are my 3 favorite folds when it comes to newborn pre-folds. What's your favorite fold? Because I know sometimes seasoned cloth diaper mamas will just watch it for the funsies, right? You guys will just watch this for the fun. You don't even need to know. You guys already know how to do this shit. You just watch it for funsies. Hey, thank you for watching. Or if you have any tips, if you're seasoned mama, seasoned papa, seasoned caretaker, give us your tips. What are your tips for using this system? People are going to be scrolling in the comments. They want to hear what you have to say. They need that advice. They need that encouragement. They need your support, okay? People out here struggling. Give your best advice for them as they are scrolling through the comments and reading and seeing what this video and seeing what this whole realm is about and how to do this stuff. Stay tuned for the next part of this where it'll be split into a few videos of newborn flat folds, my favorite newborn flat folds, with 1 size flats, with newborn flats, and with half flats. So those will be 3 separate videos already filmed, already editing them, so stay tuned for those. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later.